It turns out the lightweight satin has this category sewn up, making it the best-case scenario fabric for large scale. But there's one more parameter to test.
I find myself wondering if weight is a factor, and so I plan to remove some from this bottle.
In theory, the more mass an object has, the greater its inertia.
Don't worry, we only waste the cheapest wines.
So reducing the weight of the bottle could work against Adam.
Empty bottle and my favorite fabric. 3, 2, 1.
But it doesn't. Because there's also a corresponding drop in the friction of the bottle on the tablecloth. And when you combine all the factors of the tablecloth tug...
3, 2, 1.
Wow! Yeah, that works.
I know! So what did we learn? Well, we learned how to do the trick. I think we graduated. But we also learned some of the critical factors. One, most importantly, the tablecloth needs to be sheer, lightweight, and have no stretch in either dimension. 2, the tablecloth's placement is critical. It can't go over the edge of the table. It needs to be right up to it. And 3, the objects don't have to be very heavy. They actually can be quite light, and it still could work. And that tells me that this might actually work.
I think Adam has this stunt down, but it's one thing to do this by hand with a small table with just a couple things on it. It's another thing to do this with a motorcycle, and yet another thing to do this with a motorcycle and a really big table. We've got our work cut out for us.
Next up, the Mythbusters have a myth on the brain.
Okay, well, I hope you guys have your brains in gear.
Always do.
Good, because for this next myth, you're going to need them. We are testing a myth that is so prevalent that it's just taken for granted that it's fact. Humans only use 10% of their brain.
You hear that everywhere.